today we're going to step through the participant registration on the IPX portal. A participant in this case is going to be a teacher or a government worker or any other employee who participates in a 403B or a 457 qualified plan. Begin to register participants, we'll first set up their school district on the IPX platform. That's a separate process that happens behind the scenes. And we'll provide the school district or the employer with a URL and a temporary user ID and a temporary password that's universal to all participants within their plan. The school district or possibly the TPA will then communicate with the teachers to let them know where to come and register, and the participants, the teachers or employers will then come to the website and put in this temporary user ID and password, and this will start the registration process for them. And we'll next click on the link in their email, and this will take them to the IPX login screen where they'll enter their universal user ID that was provided by the school district. This is Jim registering for Hardee County Schools. And the universal password was in the email. It is registerme2499. Okay, now the participant's going to register, and this looks a lot like the agent registration. We'll start off by just putting in the basic information, username, and a password. And I'm going to write those down. Citation. Social Security number. Jim's address. Jim's mailing address will mark to be the same as his address, phone number. Email address, and we'll confirm the email address. Birthday. Hire date. Jim is a male. We'll answer his security questions. We'll select a site key. Jim's a motorcycler. And we'll complete the CAPTCHA. And this CAPTCHA is case sensitive. I got those right. And I got the password too short, so I'll change that. Okay, try it again. Okay, there it is. The participant's now registered, and the screen I'll be asked to log back into the site with my new user ID and password. So I filled in my user ID, Jim Smith 001, and I'll click to log in, and you see the site key there, and I'll enter my password. If it's my first time in, then I'll answer my security question. I grew up on Main Street. It's Jim Smith. Okay, when I first log in, if I happen to be invested in more than one plan, this would be somewhat unusual, then I would have a selection of which plan to go into. Usually, any one employee or participant would be invested only in a single plan, so this screen would be skipped. But I'm going to go ahead and select the 403B plan. And when I go in, the first thing that I'll see is this getting started screen, and this has a couple options. I can invest now through salary reductions. I can invest now by exchange transfer or rollover. I'd like to learn more about the investment options, like help from an investment advisor, or I want to just go in and look at my existing information. And this screen will show up every time unless I click this checkbox to hide it. If I close this screen, then I can always come back to it by clicking on this Help Getting Started icon. So I'm going to do the natural first thing, which is to complete my salary reduction agreement, or SRA. The first thing that I'll do is select the product or products that I want to invest in, and I'm going to select the National Life Group Flexura annuity product. I'll then determine how much I want to have deducted from each paycheck. So I'm going to do a 403B employee deferral in dollars, and I'm going to take $300 out of each paycheck. And here, since this is an annuity, we require an advisor. I could have gone into the website and looked at the profiles for various advisors. I'm going to select this agency here, Tampa Bay Financial, and $300 into this product out of each payroll. I'm next going to select my beneficiary or beneficiaries. And I'm going to cheat a little bit and go ahead and fill out this form using a form filler, but otherwise I would type in this information. You can see that the required fields have an asterisk next to them. And this is the primary beneficiary taking 100%. So I'll save this beneficiary. And you can see that now I have Jane with 100%. I could, at this point, go back in and add more beneficiaries, but I'm going to continue with just a single beneficiary. And that's it. So I have now registered, I've completed my SRA, and we've sent this case off to the advisor. The advisor is now going to receive an email. They'll log into IPX and complete the transaction in their advisor queue.